The Lays of Marie de France, translated with introduction and commentary by Edward J. Gallagher, read by Georgina Sutton and David Rintoul for Ukemi Audiobooks.
Introduction to the Lays of Marie de France by Edward Gallagher. The title of this audiobook immediately elicits two questions. First, what is a lay? And second, who was Marie de France? The answer to the second question is easy. No one knows who she was. In the brief prologue to the first of the 12 lays, the author gives her name simply as Marie. Hear, my lords, what Marie says, who does not wish to be forgotten in her time. It now does seem likely that the author of the lays lived in Anglo-Norman England and probably composed her lays after 1155 and before 1200. We now come to the first question. What is a lay? If Chrétien de Troyes' 5 romances and the 2 Old French versions of the Tristan story constitute the medieval precursors of the modern novel, the lays can be considered the medieval antecedents of the modern short story. What is undeniable is Marie de France's place in literary history as the most accomplished writer of lays. At both the beginning and the end of each of her tales, Marie provides a mini-prologue and epilogue in which she speaks both of her source and describes what she has written, using terms like lay, adventure, tale, and story, but with no consistency. The term lay is quite a slippery one. On the one hand, among the Celts, it is believed that lay, perhaps from Old Irish laid, song, was first used to describe a non-vocal piece of music associated with a certain story. That story, which existed in oral but rarely written form, then also became known by that same term, lay, and was given the same title as the title of the piece of music. Marie de France heard these narrative Celtic lays, probably in French translation, and wanted to set them down in written form in order that they not be forgotten or lost. Just as these Breton narrative lays migrated from oral performance and oral transmission to written versions, the term lay attached itself to the works of Marie and of other authors too. While Marie herself at times does refer to her sources as lays, she more often uses terms like tale or story to refer to what she's writing. Yet the term lay has become, like the author's name itself, inextricably attached to all 12 narratives attributed to Marie de France. A totally satisfactory, succinct definition of the lay.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?